All right, welcome Wenatchee Wilderness fans. We've already started with Wenatchee going on the start off the face-off, taking the first offensive series. We were playing the Nordic Hockey Academy. That's why I was off, was trying to figure out who we are against. As Carruthers takes it, passes it over to Jensen, who's tied up into the middle, and a shot goes back into the net off the corner battle. Big hit from behind, no call. Puck moves down. We've got Flynn with it, trying to get a pass over and into Cade Littler as they make the rush. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get everything set up. We're just a little bit behind schedule. I also apologize as Yates makes a move in, deflected off to the left. Whistle as the Nordics goalie covers. So we'll have to upload this one at a later time, as I could not get a Wi-Fi signal. As Wenatchee wins the face-off, goes back to the point on Hodgson, sent over to the other side, dumped in, but the Nordics will be able to almost clear. The good play by Ball is able to get it back in behind the net. Shot deflected off to the right and behind the net. Trying to be able to see the colors. That was Wells that took that shot. Wells again dumps it in deep, goes on into the goalie, and he's going to send it right back to one of his players in behind the net again. 23:15 left to play in the first half. Pass goes out. They're going to move past mid-ice, send it in deep. Deflected by Wenatchee goalie and taken by Wunschel. Wunschel sends it in past mid-ice, gives it to Stenholm. Schuckman takes the shot, deflected off to the left, picks it back up. Schuckman with another shot, this time glove saved by the Nordics goalie, and he drops it down off to the right side of the goal and gives it to one of his players. Back in the corner, pulled out. Another attempt made wide left on that one. Comes back, Lawrencis is going to get it. Pinned up against the board. It's going to come out into the neutral zone. Wunschel send it back in deep. Deflected back to where Connor Jensen's going to pick it up. He looks towards Carruthers but sends it to Flynn. Flynn takes it in through the blue line, where he's defended by two Nordics, and they come out with the puck. Carruthers trying to make a play, isn't able to get total control of the puck, but it's buried down into the corner and taken out by Stenholm. Flynn with the puck at mid-ice. He sends it over to the blue line. There to receive it is Zach Johnson. Back behind the net it goes with Flynn with the puck. He's pulled down, but no call on the play as it goes back out to the point. With the shot is Jensen. It goes off to the left. Big hit there up against the board by Carruthers. And we wrap around. Puck out to the neutral zone, picked up by Jensen. Jensen sends it to Carruthers. Carruthers is going to send it in towards Flynn. It gets away from him and picked up by the Nordics. Back in the Wenatchee end, Carruthers picks it up. He's got two men on him, sends it back to Jensen. Jensen looks up, gives it up towards Zach Johnson, and then Cade Littler gets it and sends it in back behind the net. Nordics goalie grabs it, tries to wrap it around. Wells is there to defend it and send it back in deep. Ball's got that off the pass, and the shot taken out in front by Cathy. And towards mid-ice it goes. There's Wells to receive it. Good move by a Nordic, but can't control the puck. Cathy's going to get it. Sends it over towards Hodgson. Hodgson buries it back into the corner. Nordics take it back behind their own net. There with the pressure is Wenatchee. Kimmerly gets it, tries to make a move. Gives it up to Yates. Yates walks around towards the front, takes a look, makes a move. From the circle, goes in behind the net, drops it back off. And back the other way it goes. Off the skate of Wunschel. And then the Nordics pick it up and they send it back in deep. Morensis with the puck. He takes it over just inside the blue line. He gets out into the neutral zone. Kimmerly takes it to mid-ice, sends it in deep. Stidholm with the pressure. Nordics are able to get it out towards the mid-ice, come back into their zone. On the defense is Jensen. He makes a good poke check, gets it back up. Wenatchee's going to carry it. That's Kimmerly. Sends it back deep the other way. Kyle Flynn with the opportunity here, takes it in past the blue line with the shot up a little high into the left. It goes back behind the net. Littler there picks it up off the rebound, sends it out in front. No one's there to receive it. Nordics are going to take control. Pinned up against the board is Zach Johnson. Out with it. He comes, takes a look, sends it up to the point. Carruthers is there. Carruthers sends it across. Jensen can't get in time, and all he can do is send it back behind the net. 18:20 left to go in the first half. 0-0 is the score. Jensen with the puck, goes back behind the net, looks up, he's found Littler. Littler sends it over to Flynn. Flynn makes a move. Puck poke checked away, controlled by Wenatchee, but they're going to be offsides on the play and we'll have a face-off. Yates is going to come in to take this draw. Comes out with it. Is Wenatchee. Ball sends it down into the corner. Turns around, takes a look. Pinned up against the board. Out with it comes Wenatchee at the point. Hodgson with the shot deflected up into the glass behind the net where the Nordiques are going to find it. Cathy with an opportunity, sends it across, and pass is deflected and taken by the Nordics. Behind the Wenatchee net, off a little bit off to the left, picked up by the Wilderness, and they send it into the neutral zone where the Nordics are going to take control. Shot deflected up behind the net by the Nordics from just at the top of the circle. Back in behind it goes, pinned up. Out with it's going to come Yates. Yates sends it across. Cathy's there to pick it up. And we're going to send it deep into the zone where Kimmerly's going to find it. Kimmerly with one move. Sends it, tries to send it back behind the net, but it's picked up, put right on the stick of a Nordic, and he sends it the other way. Wunschel's going to get it. He's thrown down from behind. We're going to have a penalty. So first penalty of the game is going to go against the Nordic Hockey Academy. 16-13 left in the first half. Wenatchee Wilderness will be on the power play with the cross check. Into the circle comes Cade Littler. Face-off's won by the Nordics. Sent in deep and deflected off to the left. Bovey is in net for the Wilderness, Flynn gets it, sends it at mid-ice towards Yates. Yates going to carry it into the zone. Shot taken by Stenholm, it looks like, off the pass from Yates. And we have a 1-0 game at 15:48 left in the first half. So call that one Stenholm. Off the Yates pass for the first goal. Littler comes back in after the goal, take the face-off, comes out off, controlled by Wenatchee. Flynn with it, he crosses the blue line, just sends it in deep on the chase. He's going to be the first one to get there, pinned up against the board, it comes out, and Flynn sends it to the point. There to receive it was Wells. He sends the pass in, but is picked up immediately by the Nordics. Back in, taken by Wells. He's going to skate it up himself. Loses the handle on it at the blue line. And the Nordic Hockey Academy is going to give it up to Wenatchee. Sending over to the side. Hodgson's going to step up from his defensive spot. Puts it in behind the net. Carruthers with the shot, blocked by the Nordic goalie. Second shot taken, also stopped. Now we're behind the net. Second shot was taken by Zach Johnson. Now behind the net's Kyle Flynn. End up against the board. Looks like he shoved head first into it, but he gets right back up. No whistle on the play. Carruthers sends it in deep, there to pick it up. Was ball, now it's taken by Yates. He carries it out of the zone and gets the offsides for the Wilderness. Schuckman's faceoff is taken by Wenatchee initially, sent in deep by Wunschel. On chase is Basanta. Basanta is able to separate the player from the puck right behind the net. And we're going to have another penalty on the Nordic Hockey Academy as the elbow went to the head. I'm not sure which of our players took the hit, but they're going to call it with the elbow. .13:37 left in the first half, and Wenatchee will be on another power play. Nordics are able to take it off the face-off, retreat back in their zone. They're going to send it all the way down. Jensen with it, he'll skate himself, sends it finally up to Yates. Yates is going to carry it across the blue line. Comes in behind the net, sends it out to Littler. Littler sends it just inside the blue line to Jensen. Jensen gives it right back. Littler sends it across. And a great stop made by the Nordics goalie as Kyle Flynn was coming in into the back door, makes a shot, and he is just able to get over and make the glove stop, saving the second goal of the game. So it's 1-0 as we take the face-off, goes to Wenatchee's way, sent out to Jensen. 13 minutes left in this first half, 1-0 is the score. Jensen with it just inside the blue line, sends it to Littler, who takes a one-timer, and it's stopped on the shoulder pad of the Nordics goalie. The Nordics have really strong defense, but we haven't seen much of their offense yet. Only goal of this game has come off the power play, with Stenholm scoring a goal fed to him by Yates. So Littler steps in the circle. We've got 1:16 left in the power play, 12:54 left in the period. Littler steps in, puck comes down, Wenatchee covers it, sends it out to the point. Jensen's got it, sends it right back. Littler holds it just inside the blue line. Jensen sends it across. Shot taken. Oh, and a good opportunity. Yates can't capitalize as it comes off a rebound, wide open net. He just can't get the handle in time. As Jensen gets it just inside the blue line, back and forth with him and Littler. Now he goes the other direction, stepping up and in with the shot, goes up behind the net, and it's going to go all the way back around to the other side. Bovey grabs it, sends it to Yates. Yates gets it on mid-ice, and he retreats as Wenatchee is going to get the change. Yates skates around, gets inside on the offensive end, back behind the net. Out to Carruthers, but it goes in between his feet and he can't get hold of. He makes a stop, turns around. Off the referee's foot, causes some issues, but Zach Johnson's there to pick it up. Hodgson sends it back up towards Ball. Ball gets through the man. Comes out. Back into the corner. Nordics with an opportunity here. Hodgson on the defense. Good stick work by Hodgson. Takes the puck away. Shot taken up and over the net. Picked up by Wenatchee. Cathy touches it, but it goes right back to a Nordic and out into the mid-ice, neutral zone. He dumps it in deep. There to get it to Bovey. Bovey sends it the other direction. Kimmerly attempting to skate with it. Has it taken away by a Nordic. And we come back the other way. Shot taken wide right. Wraps along the board. And Shuckman's got it poked away. Sent to right to Laurentis and back up to Kimmerly. Kimmerly skates through past the blue line. Gets him back to the corner. He's all alone back behind the net. Sends it up to the center. No one there can get to it. Laurentis tries to come up to get the one-timer. And the puck goes the other way. Shot taken from the top of the circle by the Nordics. Gets past Bovey. And we have a 1-1 game with 10:07 left in the first. Face off after the goal. Won by Wenatchee as Littler steps in. Jensen gets it, sends it to Carruthers. Carruthers sends it forward. There to pick it up's Cade. He crosses the blue line, dumps it to Flynn. Flynn takes the shot, knocked off to the left, and as it goes behind the net, Zach Johnson's there to grab hold of it and bury it on the back side to make this a 2-1 game. So Wenatchee wastes no time. In fact, it's only 14 seconds before they come back and make it a 2-1 game. 9:53 left in the first half. Yates is now going to come in after the goal. Faceoff goes to the Nordics. Send it across, errant pass. Cathy's going to pick it up. Tries to get it all the way back to Ball, but good defense by the Nordics give them the puck. They take it back behind their own net. Good pressure. by Yates. He's trying to take it in, trying to find someone across the middle, but a lot of pressure back behind the net by the Nordics. So whistle's blown, there's going to be a penalty. It's on Kathy for the hook, and that'll be the first penalty by the Wenatchee Wilderness in this game. So 9:24 left in the half. Kathy's going to go to the box with a hook. Littler steps in on the penalty kill. He wins that faceoff, sends it back to Laurentis, who's going to send it behind the net of the Nordics. Nordics out to the point, drop it back down towards the circle. Cross into the slot, good defense by Littler, gets the puck back. He got a 2-on-1. Flynn sends the puck to Flynn. Flynn takes it in the circle, and he is taken out. And no call on the play, as the Nordics come back the other way. Shot deflected by Hodgson in front of the net, sends back up just inside the circle. Looks, comes over, just inside the blue line. Again, that's where it's at. They send it to the top of the circle. Try to get through the slot. They can't quite get it. Wells is there first, and he's going to send it all the way down the other end. Good defensive play there by Carruthers. Sends it back down again. Nordics come away. We've got 30 seconds left in this power play for the Nordics. They send it in deep. Carruthers is going to be there to corral it. Kicks it behind the net. Out into the neutral zone it goes. 15 seconds left in this power play. Backhanded shot taken. Stopped by Bovey and sent off to the left. Pinned up against the board. 5 seconds to go in this power play. And Wenatchee has it. That's in. They're going to come away. No damage done from the Kathy hooking penalty. Yates with the puck. He gets to the circle. Hoke checked away. He tries to send it to the middle. Gets in behind the net. Out with it comes Wenatchee into the front there, and there's a shot, and that should be a goal, and it is. Nice crisp pass in from behind the net is one-timed into the upper right-hand corner, and it's a 3-1 game with 6:59 left to play in the first half. Count that one towards Kathy as he comes out after that penalty and makes the Nordic Hockey Academy pay. Credit Yates with the assist, and we have a 3-1 game. Stenholm comes in to take the face-off after the goal. Nordics control the puck on the faceoff. Comes out to mid-ice and they send it in deep. Bovey gathers it in, takes a look, sends it back door, and it comes out to Kimmerly. Kimmerly takes it off the board, and it's going to go down to the other end. Giving chase is Stenholm. Bovey with a dangerous play outside in front of the net. Shot taken, it goes up and over. Picked up by the Nordics, sent behind the net. Out in front, but they can't capitalize. It goes into neutral ice. D to D. And moving forward. Across the line, takes a move. Backhands out in front of the net there to get it's Kimmerly. He puts it back into the board. And gets a pass towards Shuckman. Shuckman touches it, sends it into the corner. Littler carries it out into the neutral zone, sends it in deep, and back into behind the net it goes. First player there is a Nordic. It goes into the boards. Out with it come the Nordics. Pass goes Cade Littler. He's got it. Tries to send it over towards Flynn, but it's poke checked away. Johnson picks it up. And Wunschel touches it, drawing the whistle, and Zach Johnson's going to go to the box with the trip. 4:56 left to play in the first half as Zach Johnson takes the penalty, and the Wenatchee Wilderness will be back on the penalty kill. Yates with the face-off. Sent back towards Wunschel. Wunschel gets it and puts it back behind the Nordic net. So they wait until they can get to their spots. Comes out. Good play by Yates. Keeps it into their end. They're going to have to go and try it all over again. Another misplay by the Nordics. Give the puck back to Wenatchee, and Wunschel makes them pay by putting it again behind their net. This time, Ball's the one who's able to get a stick on it, send it back into their zone. 1:05 left in the penalty. The Nordics have yet to get it past mid-ice on this power play. There they go. That's their first opportunity, and they get it into the Wenatchee end. Sends it out in front, off of Bovey's leg pad, and Wenatchee sends it back into their zone. .30 seconds left in the penalty for Wenatchee with 3:22 left to go in the half. Flynn with the forecheck, able to get the Nordics to have to wrap it around behind the net, and that'll be it for the penalty as Wenatchee does a terrific job on the penalty kill. Oh, and that puck goes in. So Kyle Flynn on a centering pass from behind the net puts it off the goalie's skate and in to score the fourth goal for Wenatchee. They got a goal. Went off the goalie's skate from behind the net and went in. So Kyle Flynn with the goal with 2:43 left to go in the half. Wenatchee. Stenholm takes the puck after the face-off, gets it down in deep. Nordics take control, but Wunschel's there to pick it up at the blue line, take the shot deflected off the goalie's stick and into the netting. 2:32 left to go in the half. Score should be 4-1, but they haven't put it up on the board yet. Wunschel with it. He gets past mid-ice, sends it back in deep. They're going to go for a change on the Wenatchee end. Schuckman takes it just inside the blue line, dumps it in, deflected off to the left by the... And we missed a goal as I had ran out of memory space. I'm going to see who it was. I'll call it as soon as I can see it. It's Zach Johnson's second goal of the game as he'd come across the front as my camera battery, or excuse me, my Camry memory card had limited itself out at 30 minutes and I'd missed it. I apologize, Zach. As he gets his second goal of the evening, making it 5-1 with 54 seconds left in the half. Flynn with the puck, he takes a look, sends it towards Carruthers, but it's taken right back by the Nordics. Sent back the other way and wrapped around in deep. Jensen's going to be there to defend it. Shot taken, and it goes off the post and out right at the buzzer. So that'll be it for the first half with the score 5-1 in favor of your Wenatchee Wilderness. We'll do a little repositioning of the camera and see if we can not make any more mistakes when Wenatchee's scoring goals for the second half. So as the Zamboni comes out to clean the ice, we're going to take a short break and get ready for the second half. Again, your score is 5-1 in favor of Wenatchee. All right. Excuse me, I have my mouth full. Wenatchee comes out and starts second half. A couple trips on there, none of them are called. As we get 30 seconds into this, Wenatchee continues to have the lead, 5-1. Whistle's blown, and we're sent out into the neutral zone. I'm not sure why. No penalty was called. I didn't see the puck go into the netting. Wenatchee wins the faceoff. Yates is the one who takes it. Good defense there at the end by Wells. Nordic's player is slow to get up. Yates steps into the circle, neutral zone face-off. Puck drop, Yates is the one that comes up with it. He crosses the blue line, wraps in and around, looking through the center, can't find anyone. Takes it all the way around, drops one over towards the circle, shots, excuse me, that was a pass. It's deflected up into the netting by Wells. Yates again comes in to take the face off. Waiting for the Nordics trainer to get off the ice as the face-off comes in. Controlled initially by Wenatchee. Taken behind the net by the Nordics. They get it into the neutral zone and have to retreat. All the way to the other end. Bovey's going to grab it. Put you on a little bit of a... Turn the volume off for just a second, as I've got to talk to Trevor as he's come up to me for this game. And we're back with the volume as Carruthers takes it, dumps it in deep, sends it out, crossing pass. Littler tries to get it in through the middle, but no one can come up with it, and Jensen's going to have to retreat to the neutral zone with the puck. Sends it across towards Zach Johnson. Jack Johnson sends it to Littler. Littler makes a move as the goalie takes his stick and pushes it off to the left. Johnson sends it back to Connor as they are moving it forward. Carruthers has got it. He takes it on the pass past center ice. And Johnson gets it back into the corner. Littler with it back in corner, sends a good pass to the center towards Flynn. Flynn's shot goes off to the left, and it's sent across back to the other end. Wells moves up. Shot taken by Flynn from this point. Comes off to the left. Flynn's going to have to chase it down. Passes it up towards Wells. Wells can't get the handle on it, and it goes back to mid-ice. .20:05 left to go in the game. Yates with the puck, takes it across center ice. Poked away and sent back into the Wenatchee end. Wunchel's there to gather it up. He skates it towards the net and behind. Tries to get it out towards Lorenzis, and can't. Shot taken wide left by Nordics. Out into the neutral zone we go. Errant pass goes back to a Nordic. He sends it up. Carried across the blue line. Wunschel on the defense. Pass is taken by Lorenzis, who is put into the boards. But Kimberly's able to get the puck in, take it, and put it into the Nordic's end. Kathy with the pressure back towards the back behind the net. Out with it. Initially comes Kimberly, but it's taken by the Nordics. Shot taken from mid-ice. It's blockered up into the netting by Bovey. 18:36 left to play in this contest. Score is 5-1. Wenatchee over the Nordic Hockey Academy. Stenholm with the face-off. Out with it comes Basanta. He loses it to a Nordic and then puts the pressure on. Coming back the other way, Carruthers is there to gather up the errant pass. Sent back into the corner. Nordics with it behind the net, put it towards the corner. Carruthers steps up, able to get it back, sends it towards the middle where there's, Basanta was waiting, but can't get towards the net, and we're in a battle in the corner. And now Basanta's going to take the penalty, probably on the rough, as he didn't like what was happening to him in the corner. $17:52 left to play in the game as Basanta goes into the box for the roughing and the 2-minute penalty. Wenatchee's able to send the puck all the way down to the Nordic's end on the face-off. As they come back, Littler's going to be on the forecheck. Nordics go past him into the Wells zone. Wells attempting to make the big hit, comes out to the point. They move it towards the middle. Shot taken, blockered over to the right by Bovey. Wells is able to poke check it in. They got a 3-on-1 on the shorthand. It comes in, pass across. Flynn with the shot off the skate of a Nordic, and they're able to reset. As the Nordics attempt to set up their breakout, and Wenatchee's able to get a full scale change with 50 seconds left in the penalty. Lorensis gathers in the errant pass, sends it all the way down to the other end, and the Nordics will have to do it one more time. Nordics get it in past the blue line, 27 seconds left in the penalty. Sent in behind the net, there to get to it. It's Wunschel. Wunschel grabs it and puts it down on the other end. 15 seconds left to go in the penalty. 16:06 left in this game. Yates on the back check, but the Nordics are able to take it across the line. Good play there by Carruthers to stop that move. Another good hit by Carruthers in the corner. Puts the Nordic on the ice. Jensen with the puck off the skate of a Nordic. They pick it up. Goes back in. Jensen's going to get it again. He sends it towards Kathy. Kathy puts it off a skate. And behind the net go the Nordics. .10 left to play. Nordics on the offense. 5-on-5 hockey as they get it off the board and in. Backhanded shot goes way up over the net, wraps all the way around, bad hop. Is whistled by the referees as it goes back the other direction off a corner on the board. Stenholm with the face-off, goes back to the Nordics. They get an opportunity to take it. It's deflected off of Bovey and up into the netting. Right in front of the net was that opportunity, and they aren't able to capitalize. Actually, Bovey didn't even touch it as we go to the neutral zone. Nordics just put it right up into the net. Icing is the call on the Wilderness as their attempt to clear the zone sends the puck all the way down to the other end. Stenholm with the face-off, goes back into the corner. Kimmerly's there, pinned up behind him. Out with it comes Kimmerly. He's able to get it into the neutral zone. Schuckman picks it up. Sends it to Stenholm. Stenholm crosses the blue line, comes back towards the corner, and in behind the net, sends it on the centering pass. No one's there to gather it up. Lawrence sends it back into the behind the net. Out with it comes Schuckman. Schuckman sends it back to Wunschel. Wunschel right back to Schuckman, but he can't get hold of it, so Stenholm's going to take it. Stenholm into the circle, turns around, lays up a shot. He goes up over the net. And Kimmerly's there to pick it up, sends it over to Schuckman. Schuckman turns around, looks, and he's going to send it to the defense on the point, but they'd already started to move up. Lawrence drops the puck behind the net so Wenatchee can get a reset. .13:42 is the time left in this game as Lawrence takes it, takes a look, decides to turn around, comes up, sends it up off Zach Johnson. Lawrence has it, sends it through the Nordiques. And it goes all the way down to the other end for the icing. 13:21 left to play, scores 5-1 in favor of the Wenatchee Wilderness. Cade Littler steps in, comes out into the Wenatchee. Zach sends it towards Kyle Flynn. Oh, great play by Littler to give it to Flynn. Flynn tries to make a move. Good poke check by the defense. And Wenatchee is turned away. Oh, and a lost puck goes in one-on-one. Good play by Connor Jensen to take the puck away. Flynn sends it back up to Littler. Littler goes across mid-ice, takes across the blue line, makes a move, goes to the circle, and in behind the net. Carruthers with the puck, goes to the circle, Flynn's there, he sends it behind the net. Wraparound attempt by Cade Littler is deflected, he keeps the puck. As he resets, takes a look, takes a shot, and it's covered. .12:35 left to play as Yates enters the circle. Faceoff comes back towards Wenatchee, sent out to the point. Wells gets it, dumps it in deep. There to pick it up is Johnson. Johnson tries to make a pass towards the middle, and the Nordics take it. Goes up towards the blue line. Good play by Hodgson to keep it in the zone and dump it in behind the net. Nordics are there first. This is a shot. That was a good shot by Hodgson. Upper left-hand corner. Blockered by the goalie and sent off to the left. Nordics come out with it. Good back check by Wenatchee. Keeps it in the zone. Hodgson with it. Can't quite get a good handle on it, but it's just enough to keep it in the zone. Ball's there. He sends it back behind the net. Yates is going to try to corral it and does. Comes across the point, looking through the slot, and sends a pass up towards Wells. Wells moves up from his defensive point, comes in behind the net. He looks, sends it across. Yates is there. Yates makes a move. Pass across is stopped by the goalie for the Nordics. Good stretch pass, but there to stop it is Schuckman. Wenatchee in control. Pass goes back to Schuckman from Laurentis. He crosses the blue line, sends it in towards the goalie, picked up by the defense. Big hit over on the board onto Laurentis. He's still able to get the puck down in low. Out with it come the Nordics. They try to send it across. It's off Wunschel's skate. Wunschel sends it up to Schuckman. Comes out, Wunschel's there. He's got it on the point, makes a move, sends it in deep, intercepted by the Nordics in the neutral zone. This time, Wunschel gets it in deep and goes for the change. 10-17 left to play in this game. Stenholm's got a 2-on-1. Carruthers is with him. Carruthers takes it, can't control it, sends it back across. And no one's there to pick up the pass. The neutral zone. Good back check by Carruthers as they're able to corral the Nordic with the puck and take it from him. Sent into the corner. Zach Johnson's going to pick it up. He tries to get it out. Needs a little help by Connor Jensen as they go on to 3-on-2. Sent across. Good pass. Not able to capitalize as Littler as the goalie makes a good play and puts his glove up to stop that one. 9:41 left to play. Score is 5-1 in favor of the Wenatchee Wilderness. Faceoff goes to Wenatchee. Littler makes an attempt back in front of the net, and it's gathered in by the goalie. Faceoff goes to the Nordics, carries it through the neutral zone. Wells with a big hit up against the board. Will have the penalty, I believe. And we'll sit back and see what the call is. Might not have been a penalty. So Wells was on the back check. He does the pinch. Puts the Nordic player up against the board. He goes down. The whistle's blown. And Wells is going to go into the box. I'm not sure what the call on that would be. Possibly a head contact. So Wells will go into the box at 9:28 left in the game. Faceoff goes to the Nordics. They're going to take it out to the point. D to D. Shots taken wide right. There to pick it up is Hodgson. He sends it down all the way to the other end. Giving chase is Basanta. Out in front of the net, into the circle, shots taken, deflected. Off to the left. Masanta's there. He gets it out. And Wenatchee's going to send it all the way to the other end. 8:40 left to play. 1:10 left in the penalty. Good play. Back behind the net by Wunschel's able to take the puck and send it down again. 51 seconds left to go in this penalty. Another good play. This one looked like it was by Ball. Sends it back the other way. Nordics are going to have to reset. And an errant pass goes right back to Ball. He gives it to Wunschel. He's going to chase it down. Puts it off the board and back to the other end. 18 seconds to go in this power play for the Nordics. Grabbed from behind the net, skated forward, drop pass. Picked up, half ice, 4 seconds left in the penalty. And a good play there by Schuckman. Denies the Nordics. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Stenholm with a good forecheck is putting the pressure on. Shot taken, goes off the shoulder of Bovey, sends it out in front. Second shot comes in and it goes off the outside of the post and up and above. And now we're back in. Carruthers takes it behind the net, sends it to Jensen. Jensen can't quite clear it. The Nordics are going to take control. Shot taken, deflected on the way in and up and behind the net. Wenatchee's got it. Can't initially get it out, but then Carruthers is able to take a piece of it and get it in the neutral zone. Now he's got it off the pass. He comes in, takes the shot, deflected off to the left by the Nordics goalie. Hodgson with the puck. Gets it towards Schuckman. Schuckman takes it center ice, passes it in. Stenholm's there to chase. Comes in. We're going to have about 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. No scoring in this second half as Johnson's got an opportunity. Comes in, takes the shot. It's up and over the net and sent back out into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Jensen. Jensen sends it to Wunschel. Wunschel dumps it in deep. Takes a hit for his efforts. Kyle Flynn with it. They can move it up forward, 3-on-2. Comes back to Jensen. Jensen sends it across towards Johnson. Johnson puts it behind the net. Nice play as Cade Littler puts a stick on it. He's not able to get it in as it goes off to the right. There in the corner. Puck goes. Kathy steps up to make a play. And that was Ball at it. Goes back out. Yates picks it up. Tries to skate it around. He's able to get it into the zone. Pinned up against the board. Goes behind the net. First person to get a stick on it's Yates, but the Nordics are able to send it back out. Taken back in by Kathy. Shots Deflected up over the net and then put in on the back door by Ball. So credit that goal to Ball. First one in the second half given to him by Cathy. Secondary comes from Yates, I believe, and that's 3:49 left to play. It's 6-1 Wenatchee. What's that? 3:32 left to play in the game. Wenatchee's leading 6-1 as the puck comes out towards Wunschel. He's able to send it back in deep. There to pick it up initially was Kimmerly. Comes back out toward the Nordiques. They make a move, comes through. Wunschel's able to pick up the puck, sends it back towards the neutral zone, then carries it himself. Gets it towards Basanta, and then it's picked up by the Nordics. Shots taken off the blocker of Bovey. Sent back in. Carruthers was initially there to get it. Now it's going to be Laurentis is on the defense. Shot taken, wide right, gloved by Bovey. He just drops it back down, but it's picked up by the Nordics. 2:30 left to play. Flynn with it. He gets in front of his man, breaks free, tries to make a wide left shot, and the Nordics goalie is able to get his leg blocker in and make that stop. .205 left to play. Out in front, here goes shot taken. Covered by Bovey. He's out in front. Littler goes over his back. Out to the point, sent back in, gets past Jensen. He's got to pick it up into about mid-ice. Goes in deep, 1:25 left to go in this contest. It's pinned up against the board. Back towards the other end. Jensen's going to be the first Wilderness player to get there. Again, we're pinned up against the board. Out with it come the Nordics. Less than a minute to play in this contest. Littler moves up, tries to get free, put down onto the ice, and still comes up with the puck. Good play by Cade. Out in front it goes, turns around on a shot by Cathy. Deflected by the goalie for the Nordics. Turns the other way. There to pick it up is Hodson. Hodson gets it up, and now we got an opportunity for Cathy. Sends it across the center ice, and no one can take advantage. Good job there by Hodson to keep it in the zone initially, but now the Nordics are on the way back. This will probably be your last rush as Yates sends it back in deep to the corner. Less than 10 seconds to play in this contest. And that's the end of the game, with the Wenatchee Wilderness taking a victory 6-1 over the Nordic Hockey Academy. And that'll be it as we get through the obligatory handshakes. Next up will be the Wenatchee Wolves on this same ice. And again, we won't be live streaming, but we'll still be here doing the game. We'll take about a 10-minute break as they come out and do the ice cleaning, and then we'll be back at it for the Wenatchee here on the East Coast in Hudson, New Hampshire.